Hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining me for another One Rant review. Today, I've got another one of the books that I grabbed in the Fantagraphics Fantabucks sale. I pre-ordered everything that I wanted for the rest of the year and got a whole bunch of store credit, basically, and blew it on a bunch of books that I've been wanting for a while. This is Roly Poly, Fanta's Story by Daniel Semanas. Um, yeah, I've seen images from this book and thought it looked really cool, so I've totally wanted to grab this for a while. I believe this was published in 2018. The packaging is kind of obnoxious. It's like this, I don't know, it's like an album cover slipcase or something. As we all know, I don't really even like dust jackets, so for me to have to like pull a book out of this thing just to flip through it is really annoying. But I like the way this looks, so I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. But the book itself looks pretty cool too, so I'll probably just chuck this thing. I know that's heresy. I thought maybe if this was like a book about a musician or an album or something, that could be interesting because this looks like a, box set collection for music, but story doesn't really have anything to do with music, so I don't get the design decision in terms of content. Um, the the story itself is, I get it. I get what the story was, but it's pretty thin. I think it's just a reason to have a bunch of visuals. Really, this book is to me so much about color and design and that type of stuff. So it's printed. It's a really abnormal Fantagraphics book. Actually, it's like really high octane action sci-fi on super glossy paper with really bright colors. The paper is actually so glossy that when I first read it, like the pages were stuck together and I had to pull them apart. I mean, they're like really thick, plasticky pages. But for the art, I really like it. I mean, it's a really beautiful book. Really intense colors. Looks like a lot of influence from manga. A lot of pages that have like product design in them that are part of the story. Is you get information about the world and the story, like even just the 1 2 3 ready let's go, like that she's gonna take off. You get that from these design pages, and I really like that. I really like the hot fluorescent colors. The story is all about basically identity in the age of Instagram, pretty much trying to like evaluating oneself through the amount of followers you have. So I really like these really well designed social media aspects. So here you see the main character Fanta has 400 or 243 followers, and soon Kick Ass has 11,000 followers. I thought this was a boyfriend, but by the end of the book, I think maybe it's her brother. I don't know. There seems to be a competition between these two characters. I didn't understand the story at all really until the last few pages, but it seems like she's mad that this character, whether it be a boyfriend or a brother or an enemy of some sort, I mean, he's got a picture of her on his profile, so I don't know. Um, Really mad that he's got a bunch of followers and she doesn't. So it's like that follower envy. And then there's a mission that she has to go on. And again, I didn't understand that what was going on in the story was a mission to get more followers until the very end. But she goes on some mission to get some magic stars from some video game arcade. And when she gets those, then now she's got more followers and is part of a girl band. That's kind of the arc of the story. Um, but I don't really care about that because the design is so interesting, the design aspects of it, and the art's so fun. And things like this, throwing the bottle and then the bottle's breaking, but also the panel's breaking. Those are just the kind of things that you get in this book. And then again, that just really intense colors and super high octane action carries a lot of the story. Um, I found this particularly interesting, this whole idea of like avatars and social media influencer chasing and stuff. When I got to this scene and she's in this video game club and she's trying to meet the dealer to get these stars that she needs to get, and she encounters this guy with an ape face, And given the Bored Ape Yacht Club being such like a gateway keeper type of club in the NFT world now, which wouldn't have been the case in 2018. I mean, that's only in the last couple years that you have that. I thought that was an interesting prophetic moment. So, as much as I think the story's pretty superficial, I do think there's a lot of like vibes that are right in this book about social media and the future and the gamification of everything, kind of predicting the NFTs in an interesting way. Celebrity, here's this K-pop K-dolls that the main character Fanta winds up joining by the end of the book. So here you have this, to me, Bored Ape Yacht Club guy as like, letting you into the club as the gatekeeper. And that, to me, that's the prophetic moment. Seals the deal on the book for me. Some other deal sealers are pages like this, where you are talking about the gamification of life and the design using this pinball machine design to design a comic page and showing like fight scenes. These are some characters she has to fight to get her stars. Showing fight scenes in the context of other games and other gameplay in a static environment of a comic page is really interesting. And then just some of the really dynamic page layout of the fight scenes, I think, is really exceptional. Stuff to be celebrated. And that all combined with the beautiful use of color on this super shiny paper makes this a really fun object to have. So the actual straightforward narrative of the story, like I said, it does have a narrative. It's a little just goofy action, but I think it does tie into relevant contemporary themes, and that combined with art definitely makes this a book worth having. Again, I'm really surprised Fantagraphics published it. I wonder if it's just because the character's name Fanta, if that was like something that the artist did to try and get Fantagraphics attention, or it just feels like a book from a different company to me. But I'm glad they did it because it has amazing production, and I don't know, like just that there, and taking the F out of the Fanta drink and the PH. I don't know. It's interesting. So really cool book. I would definitely recommend it if you like super high octane books like this and really designed books. Once you buy this one, start saving up some money and get yourself ready to get Yuichi Yokoyama's Plaza coming soon from Living the Line. It's probably the most intense, rhythmic, like energy-filled book you'll ever get. And if you haven't already, go out and get yourself a copy of The Strange Death of Alex Raymond for a totally different vibe. And if these kind of bright toxic colors hurt your eyes, Strange Death of Alex Raymond is totally beautiful reproduction in black and white. So if color's not your thing, make sure to get a copy of Strange Death of Alex Raymond. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Take it away, Jack.
You want to see all these books? Smash that subscribe button and the like button and the bell, and then you get them.